Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. For 12th of the season, the Angels on the board first. It's 2-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Man at first, one away.
Sunshine Strawberry.
That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo! Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Base hit, and a man aboard.
Good at bat there. Good job. Good job.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the order. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Two on, one out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Shanuel wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. So RBI spot. But Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 on, 2 outs. Brings it in for the third out. Angels strand a couple. They lead it though 6-0. Strawberry really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 3-1 is on the way. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Gets it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, so she was a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That's her 3rd home run of the series. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo! And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Sunshine Strawberry.
On the ground. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Bryce Teodosio getting ready to hit.
Teodosio.
On the ground, right side, Torres. On to first. That's out number 3. Angels strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game. Strawberry really stood out in this win. 3 homers in this one, just amazing.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Sunshine Strawberry went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. The batter now, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay. And he's out.
On the tag, you're
Shut
out.
down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry. A big game for her last night. She had 4 hits in that one. There's a swing and a drive. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo shot. Her 6th of the series, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher,
Strawberry, just 21 years old. She's been scoring a lot of runs lately. She scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rice Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second. In the air, right field. And makes the grab.
Hold on
Runner
right there.
tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shanuel now at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. Tigers 4 and the Angels 1. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Line drive, base hit. There comes the throw. In there safely.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut her down, going for. Strawberry played brilliantly despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but she certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. Sunshine Strawberry riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. She's homered in 4 straight games.
She is managing to find pitches that she can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for her. As long as she can get the bat to it, because she's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Bottom of the inning.
And
Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 on, 2 outs.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run homer, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
First and second, no outs. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. The 1-0. Double steal. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Number 33.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 7-5.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. comes the 2-2. Pitch kicks away. To second. Church into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Fires to the plate. And he's got no chance. He's out. And he'll reach second with one away.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be.
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's inside. And that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
In the air, right field. Adele gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So digging in, Bryce Teodosio.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Strawberry had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
No question, she was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Sunshine Strawberry. She's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry in the box as she fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run shot. Home run number 20 on the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0. She put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman.
So up next, Oswald Peraza.
Peraza.
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. Angels leave one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Strawberry turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So 2 down, and next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Pedro Pajes. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Strawberry settles under this one, and she makes the catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. She's already homered in this game.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
The 0-1. Line drive. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Next for the Angels,
So digging in, Kyron Paris.
Paris.
And that one hit to first. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Strawberry had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.